In continuing with our series on great usability testing, the second pillar is to write appropriate tasks. So if our first pillar was to recruit representative, typical users, the second pillar refers to what they're actually going to be doing when you bring them in for a usability session. The reason that these tasks are so important is because it's going to set the stage for how they're going to spend their time on the interface. When it comes time to plan out the activities in your study or the tasks in your study, I want you to think of a few really important aspects. The first is that your activities should match your research goals. So plan your activities in a way that are hopefully going to get the user to the section of the site that you're particularly interested in. Now, the caveat with that is you have to be very careful with the wording of your tasks, that you don't give too many details where you actually tell the user where to look or where to click, where to tap or swipe. Okay, we also don't want to bias the user by describing the instructions. We don't want to say something like, visit this website, sign in, enter your password, and look towards the financial tools option. Okay, that's too detailed, and you're just telling users step by step what they have to do. Instead, you want to give them a task that is actually rooted in the user's goals, which is transfer $20 to your friend. Okay, that is a user goal that might be more realistic. And if you use something that is rooted in the user's needs, then the user is free to use the website as they wish. We get to observe, well, where do they go? Maybe they don't sign in first. Maybe they actually end up looking around the middle of the page. Maybe they go to the footer because they can't find anything that's useful in the middle of the page. When we write a task that is user-centered, we're more likely to uncover insights that represent true user behavior. Our tasks in a usability test should be focused on our research goals. They should be descriptive enough that they point the user to a specific action without telling them how to accomplish that or without speaking any language that's actually in the interface, where we might accidentally give away as a clue where they need to look. One other aspect to writing good tasks is to include a little bit of a scenario, maybe a little bit of context that helps put the user in the mindset before they accomplish that task. So for example, you might say something like, imagine you want to buy a birthday gift for a sports fan. Go to this website and find a gift for $30. You've given a little bit of a scenario to help set the stage so that now the user can start maybe picturing, okay, who do I know that's a sports fan? What might they like? What would I give as a gift? What's a good gift for this price range? By adding just a little bit of that scenario, a little bit of context, you help the user put themselves in the position of actually accomplishing that task. They're better able to picture what the need is and why they might be using this. So when you're writing appropriate tasks, be sure that they are tasks that are realistic, that they reflect the user's goals, and that you don't give away too much information on how to accomplish it.